thought Minnesota was bad. You know you haven't seen anything yet. I believe most of the national debt we have is because of fraud. A majority of it is because of fraud. I know they and the thing too. It's like yes, it's frustrating and it's irritating, and it gets people's blood boiling because it's like that should have gone to American citizens and other things like that. And then you look at your own situation and you're like, well, I could use that money more so than someone else could, blah blah. But it's like that's almost what they want to. They almost because you understand, you know, the more we if it comes out that a half of the national debt is because of fraud, we're what's the national debt right now? Let's see here. It's 37.85 trillion dollars we're in debt. Now let's say half of that is from fraud, right? So that's what, like $12 trillion is in fraud. Let's just say that. That's a huge number, right? But it's like as the American people, I know it's easier said than done, and this sounds like just rolling over and taking it. But like as American people, you have to be smart about it, and you have to go about this as a rational way of thinking of like how do we fix this problem. Well, yeah, like vote people in. You got to start paying attention to local politics. You can't just march the streets and burn the place down because otherwise they're just going to take that as a threat, and then there's going to be more rules, regulations, and just more restrictions of people's freedoms. So it's like it's like it's order out chaos. They create chaos to try to bring in order because they know that people can't control themselves, and they'll react in such a manner that they'll have to bring in more control. That's what they want, though. I mean, that's what they're hoping on. Is that this comes out that we take to the streets and stuff like that and everything, so they can implement more control.